Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our Deity run on Marathon with Elizabeth of England. We are currently working on taking out Byzantium here. We've taken technically 3 of their cities, but we did lose one through a loyalty flip. I'm not too worried about that. It does, either way, it sets them back a little bit, and it gives us the opportunity to retake it at some point in the near future. Right now, we're working on Sinope here. Once we get done with that, we are also at war with Portugal, which is right over here. A little bit further away. So it might be one of those things where we piece them out for now until we can take out one of these other guys a little bit closer, just because of loyalty issues that we would definitely have with them as well. The one thing about England, of course, is that if we can get our Royal Navy dockyard up, we do remove some loyalty issues that way. One good way we can get that to happen is by getting Reina up to where she can purchase districts with gold, and then just send her around to all the new cities and get some Royal Navy dockyards that way. But we'll figure that out as we go. Currently, we're allied with everybody except the 2 people we're at war with. Well, and Norway, but we are actually friends with him. So we're either friends or allies, I should say, with everybody except the 2 people we're at war with. So can't really declare war on anybody right this second anyway. But we should be able to start letting up some of those alliances relatively soon, because I think we'll be able to clean sweep this guy without too much more effort. So anyway, let's get back into this. We just did our round of battle here. We do have a couple nows over here that we do have to tap respect here a bit, but so far I'm not super worried about them. But let's go ahead and hit next turn. Do we have a chance to get either one of these right now? Not really, but we'll keep shooting them just to get a little bit of damage on them. If we can get a steal on one of those. I actually don't. Do we keep them now, or does it turn into something else that is an equivalent for us? I actually don't remember. Do just still have the 1 frigate fleet right now. Definitely need more frigates. Probably smarter to do coastal raiding, I guess, to get a little bit of upfront resources and things. I mean, definitely getting some science would be pretty good. Oh, is that not science? Is that oh, okay? I was gonna say, where's the science? There it was. So we got gold, we got science, and we got faith. Yeah, that's really strong. Definitely got to keep doing that where we can. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you out of here just a little bit. Get your promotion. Healing outside friendly territory would actually be really good for us. We'll grab that, and then I'm going to bring you in here and do some attacks with you. Keep up the pressure a bit here. Do have a admiral here. Industrial and modern, which doesn't really help us right this second. We can build a lighthouse and a shipyard in a district if we want to do that, which is not a terrible idea. We already have the lighthouse there. I think we have a lighthouse and shipyard pretty much everywhere, or at least a lighthouse everywhere that we would want to build one right this second. So unless we build something over one of these 2, what do you have? You're under construction, but we can't build it right now anyway. Well, we'll sit on this one for a little bit, but there's a good chance we'll use it for his retirement bonus at some point. All right. I mean, any of these are just going to be a means to an end. So we'll just start with siege tactics here and kind of work our way along. Obviously, we'd love to get the Royal Navy dockyard. Actually, only 4 turns for that. It might not be a bad idea to get him ready to zip down here as soon as we possibly can, because that could be pretty useful. Start working on some walls here. A little bit of religious combat going on. I have a feeling at best this will just be gold, but it's probably just going to be a bunch of faith, isn't it? I think we'll still take the pillage while we're here. Gold and big chunk of faith, yeah. We'll take the attack with you. I think you could be able to survive 1 more round. Maybe. Maybe it's better just to get you back to safety for now. You do have defense against rain. You know what? We're going to take the attack. We're going to roll the dice here a little bit and expect that you're going to be fine. Now, of course, you healed up. At some point, we're going to have to get some land units over this way because we will have to take Constantinople itself with land units. Even actually, several of these cities are too far back for us to take with ships. All right, I think at this point we move you out of here. Probably safe to bring you up to the front. Actually, probably safe to bring you right here. Be able to do a coastal raid against that here in a moment. In the meantime, we'll take the XP shot there. Bring you back to there, get healed up. We'll bring you into here, which you can now heal outside of friendly territory, which is really going to be beneficial for us, I think. You have nothing else to pillage, so we'll just keep the shots on the city at this point. Alright, I'm okay with that. Again, we do want to get some sort of land unit over. Probably this Muskeman is probably the best bet for us to get over. Let's get you to Leeds first, if you can make it there. I mean, ideally we give you a little bit of protection, but I think we could sneak over there just in time. How long until this thing flips? Just automatically? Okay, it's going to flip in 2 turns. So they're going to get that one back, which again is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Will we get this ship? And again, what will it turn into? Oh, we will not get it unless he sticks around. All right, should be able to take the city here. We're obviously losing loyalty here pretty heavily. We definitely want to get Victor as soon as we can as well. He's an important governor to get set up. In the meantime, though, who do we grab to put over here? Looks like Magnus would be our best bet. Still lose a little bit of loyalty there. Does that slow this down at all? It doesn't really slow that down at all. Which is kind of to be expected, I suppose. I mean, grabbing the monument will help a little bit. And then, I mean, we definitely want the dockyard, which surprisingly you don't have and don't have enough population for anyway. Very strange. Getting the granary will allow us to grow at least, although we're not going to be growing while occupied right now, I don't think. Not much, at least. Still, I think we're going to go ahead and purchase the granary as well. And hope that that kind of gets us into a position where we can start growing soon-ish. Just going to start working on some walls for a bit until we get things settled. I guess you can keep that up, although we should take your promotion here. I mean, more gold from coastal raids. I mean, we're going to be doing some of that here and there. Really, at this point, there's no more coastal cities that we can take except down here. And I don't know if that's really the best idea. What might be a better idea would be to swing back around, either take the city back or whatever, and then maybe work down to these cities. This one's not directly coastal, but it wouldn't be that hard to take. This one's 100% coastal. Yeah, something like that might be all right. It's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to take some of these cities just because of how far back they are, but I feel like that might be the right move to start moving our way that direction. Or they're just going to take it right back again. All right, so we didn't get the ship. All right, a little bit of damage. Not a lot, though, to be fair. Don't think he can take this in one turn. I mean, the city should heal a little bit because it's obviously not being surrounded at the moment. We need some more luxuries and stuff. Just not any for us to get. I mean, sure, we'll sell our horses. I think at this point we'll sell some niter, won't we? Coal we'll hold on to, though. So, that should be all right. University, nice. Help us with some more research. What else do we want in this particular city? I mean, entertainment complexes, I mean, we gotta have them somewhere, right? Would be a decent idea. Not really a good place for an industrial zone here. We do have several industrial zones that we're planning on putting down here elsewhere. I mean, a neighborhood could be good, though, because we are going to be growing here in 13 turns. Actually, that's probably a really decent idea. I mean, if we're going to go for it, I might as well go for the +6. You don't have a fishing boat here, do you? No. So we're going to go ahead and set a fishing boat up there, I think. That'll be fine with that spend. You go ahead and rest repair. You should be safe. I think you're going to be safe. We do only have one ship coming around to this other side because we're still dealing with some stuff, but we should have some more friends coming soonish. All right, so he did run away. He does want peace. I'm going to say no because we're still a couple more cities I think I'd like to get. All right, so he did get that one back. Not a surprise there. We're currently loyal here, although that's probably will change some of the math. We'll see what that does here in a bit. I think we're going to attack with the 2 sea dogs here. Is that going to be enough? Actually, it's probably going to have to be the sea dog and the frigate just to make sure we get that thing killed off. And then we'll have you run back up this way. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We'll let you heal up. I mean, I could have you come down here, but I think we'll just sit for a minute. You are almost there. Actually, at this... Well, actually, let's wait. Let's get you safe. We'll figure out how to get you over to that other spot here in a bit. What are we doing with our spies? You don't have any promotions or anything like that, so it looks like we did just build you. I mean, getting some diplomatic visibility. Probably Constantinople at this point. Well, it's going to stick around for a little bit longer than some of the other ones. I mean, Constantinople is literally going to be one of the hardest cities for us to take because we just can't get any ships on it at all. We did lose a trade route. Of course we did. Can we piece up Portugal? Because I really just don't care. No, because he's part of the military emergency, isn't he? He would let us. For 9 gold. I mean, if he pillages another trade route, it's going to be more expensive than 9 gold per turn. So I think for the sake of not having to spend money or not losing gold, it is probably better to piece him out for now, even though we're paying him to piece out. Don't really typically like that, but it just still feels like the best move overall. I mean, you could do an entertainment complex. You could also do a campus. Got a couple halfway decent campus spots. I mean, this one up here is not bad at all. I think we'll go with that route. Why not? All right, let's keep moving you around to this other side as well. You... Actually, let's go and flip you back to Royal Navy Dockyard. We're going to get you... we'll just have you move your way there. That should be fine. That's going to be quite a bit safer for the Marine Corps to move over now. Do we want to send any other, like, major units? We do have trebuchets over here that we'll be able to turn into bombards soon-ish. I don't know if bombards are strong enough to go against Constantinople, but it could help with some of this other stuff. We just need more frigates. Oh, wow. That trebuchet did a lot more damage to our ships than I was expecting it would. I mean, I think we should get another trade route capacity. I think that'd be fine. fact, I'll put all my points into that. I have no problem with that, because for one thing, as we're doing more war, we are going to start losing points, so getting as many points as we can. Actually, we don't have to do that many points. We could do probably, as long as we got more points in than everybody else, unless they vote for the same person, I think we'll be okay. Okay, we want to generate fewer grievances if we can, although I don't think that's actually going to fire. I'm not going to put any more points than just the one. All right, Wilhelmina generates more. We do get the extra trade route. Cool. Now we do have extra trade routes anyway because we did lose one. Got that rebuilt here in a bit. I mean, I guess we should get this frigate down here to just deal with this dumb thing. Love to keep you around, but I'm a little worried that if I do, you will die. So we're going to move you out. This ironclad fleet can start moving its way around. You're back. Weird that we don't have... I didn't know ships dealt with line of sight, to be perfectly honest. No, wait, why don't we have line of sight? Oh, we're at peace with you. I was like, why can't I attack you? That's right. So then we'll come down here and we'll just start attacking this thing. Looks like we have a couple trade routes we can deal with. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. And that's good. How are we looking on our cities? Just content at the moment, unfortunately. At least we are finally gaining some loyalty here. If we get a little bit of population, that will help secure some of these other things, although a little bit easier said than done sometimes. You are going to go ahead and put up the fishing thing there because that's really good for us. Sure. I mean, we'll give a little night rider. That's fine. Man, trebuchets are really strong against ships. I don't know why I didn't realize that.
Siege of a city is only...
Yeah, I mean, our frigates will die if we keep them here. So we'll back you up. Get you healed back up. I mean, if we're going to go for the theater square, we might as well go all the way. We don't have this coal hooked up yet, do we? We need another builder. I think we're just going to buy one. Keep forgetting we can buy stuff with faith. Which we will do soon-ish. These knee hangs can be really, really strong. Don't we have up to the military academy here? No, we don't have the academy. I still think this is going to be a really strong unit, isn't it? Let's see here. Can we build it here? Yeah. Kind of afraid to try it. Let's see what this does. I forget how much this adds. I feel like it adds up like, I think it's going to be like a 55. 45 or 55. I can't remember. Which in theory might be our strongest unit. $80. Okay, I was wrong. Alrighty then. Yeah, that's a way stronger unit. Yeah, those faith units that are triggered by certain things that are really easy to get set up. Yeah, those are really good units. Let's go ahead and get the trebuchet heading that way. We're going to need it at some point here in the near future. Oh, I wanted to get us a builder here. Which we will just buy, I think. It's not cheap, but getting some of this stuff set up, I think, is going to be worth it. All right, well, you are 2 turns away from being able to be used there. Musketmen. I mean, with this thing unit here, I don't know that we need the musketmen that much, but we'll start moving you this way just because you can help take that city. Don't know if we'll be able to hold the city this time. I mean, the population is going to be way lower than it was even the first time we took it, but we do have Sinope now. We're already getting some coal, aren't we? Yeah, we got plenty of coal. So, I mean, it's good to have some more coal, but we have, my goodness, we have so much iron. Our stockpiles, because of all of the stockpile bonus we get from the dockyards, is just insane. I don't know if I've ever had this much available stockpile. All right, another frigate, which is very, very good for us. Just a normal frigate, though. 2 field cannons should be easy for us to get, so let's go ahead and swap off of that. I mean, it's not impossible for us to get our art museum. I'll start working on that a little bit. Did we get a campus next to a mountain? We did not. We don't have any campuses next to mountains. Wow. This would be a campus, or not campus, a university next to a mountain. This would be a university next to a mountain, though, so we might hold off and hope that we can get that one done. I mean, honestly, at this point, another frigate, probably a decent idea. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these wonders are also really nice, but I feel like we're kind of in a state where we're just on the warpath. Entertainment complex is not a terrible idea, just because we don't have that many amenities. It's only the diplomatic center, to be honest. Plus one envoy we built next to the city center. Not really a good city center spot right there. I'm just going to stick, well, let's get the trader first before let me get that done, and I can think about the other stuff here in a bit. We do have the shipyard done. I do want to get more power plants, I believe, although currently we're powered, so don't know if we have to press that too much. Housing, I mean, eventually we're going to get housing capped, so getting a granary wouldn't be the end of the world. You know what, let's just go ahead and knock that out. It's not going to be very expensive. You can go ahead and do this. Plus 50% flanking bonus for all naval. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with burning you for that bonus. Gets us some free stuff right there, right away. In fact, you can go ahead and grab your trader as well. Is for steel. How are we looking on not impossibly far away, but still definitely a decent ways to go. All right, let's go ahead and get you over here. Really need to get you turned into a bombard though as soon as we are able to set up. Should have enough niter for that once we get over there. Guess I can group you guys together. I don't think we need you for this attack. We'll just do that with the... actually, I want you to come down here and wallop on that thing a bit. You didn't do anything to it? Oh, there we go. That was really weird. I'm actually going to swing you around, get you to attack, hopefully finish him off, because that thing is, again, very dangerous for our ships, surprisingly. We'll go ahead and form the fleet here. I don't think I'm going to need these attacks for this. In fact, yeah, we can just take that. Is there any chance we can keep this? No, there's no way. There's no way we keep this. I mean, I could just pillage it. I'm going to try to keep it. I don't think there's any way possible that actually happens. Really don't want to move Pengala over. Really need another governor. We just don't have another governor coming anywhere for a bit until we get to mobilization. Yeah. Or mass media. I'm going to reassign Reyna for now, I guess. Not really ideal. Still losing 6.4. Some culture and faith from a temple. We're not going to be growing right now, although even if we buy this, we're not really going to be growing either, but I will go ahead and buy it anyway, just because It will help a little bit. Can always food focus you, but doesn't look like that's going to make much difference at all. You're not even big enough for a dockyard. Do need to repair the monument. I guess we'll start working on that. I mean, it's really not going to help us that much right now. Biggest thing we do is get some population growth in somewhere else to help a little bit, but it's just not going to be enough to help. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just be pillaging these things. All right, I guess at this point we go for Thessalonica. Although we will need naval. These units won't be helpful for that. I mean, we could also put in some government stuff that help with loyalty. I mean, that would help a little bit. Plus, the governor one would help a little bit. I mean, it would at least slow it down. It would not... You know what? I think we got to go for it, though. It at least slows it down. It's not great, and I don't like the idea of doing this for very long term. But it buys us a little bit of time here. Unfortunately, that's about all we can get. No, I'm sorry. This would theoretically help as well, assuming it's not on our capital. I think we got to go with the gold. It's just more production, more gold. I want to grab this one. We'll see how it looks. I mean, I could check first, but let's see. Now we're actually gaining now. So yeah, if we can just at least get established. If we actually get you up to where you're not disloyal, then even if we had a little bit of loss, we should be able to at least produce stuff. Start growing, things like that. I'm going to say no because I will do some of my own trades maybe. But do we really want to give up coal? We got a lot. We got a lot of coal. I'll zip in there for some actual text here in a moment. Not really much for you to do except maybe come down here and start working on this city. Do we want to give up coal? A little bit of nutter's fine for now because we still got enough for the bombard. Coal. I mean, gold is so good right now. Oh, we got enough coal. I think this is still okay. It's a little scary because it's an ally. Or it's currently an ally, but it's going to be somebody we're going to go to war with at some point. I still think, I mean, it's just sitting there. It's literally just money sitting there doing nothing, which we still have a lot of money sitting there doing nothing, to be fair, but I think that's fine. We'll go with that. So we will be upgrading you here momentarily. Probably usually primarily to help take out Nicomedia. Once we get you turned into a bombard. All right, we're going to put a cut in there when we come back. We're going to try and take out this little island over here. I think also Nicomedia maybe with our land units, the handful that we have. Maybe I'll buy us another bombard here in a moment once we actually get the tech for it. Between that and the 2 melee units, I think would be okay. But really just trying to take whatever cities we can to while maintaining loyalty. But if we can get rid of Byzantium, I mean, that's a really huge jumping off point. We'll have this entire center here. That's a massive jumping off point to go either left or right. So feel pretty good about that. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.